Data is like water. Information governance explained simply and in a comprehensive way by KRM Swiss and the authors Bruno Wildhaber and Jörg Hagmann. Let's start with an unpopular fact. 90% of all organisations are not really mastering their data. But how is that fact expressed in the corporate world? According to international studies, about 80% of your data is useless or ROT. In the best case, simply unnecessary. In the worst case, wrong. Thus, they can lead to wrong results or wrong decisions. Many digital transformation initiatives that are presented as lighthouse projects are based on miserable data. They lead to wrong decisions and high risks. Thus, a stable data foundation seems to be crucial, as well as correct data. Bad data quality can be a heavy cost driver. Our calculation example shows if nothing is done, increasing data growth rates will lead to exorbitant costs for data storage. After all, data not only generates technical costs, but in the meantime, a large part of your organisation is occupied with maintenance of data or ensuring its security. Data is like water. What's this analogy all about? Water is created without human intervention, and it moves along in its own paths. Water follows the laws of nature, for example, according to the trickle effect. No one assumes that water flows seamlessly from the tap. Quite the opposite with data. The majority of management massively underestimates the importance and significance of data. The natural water cycle has been adopted by humans, optimised over millennia and adapted to our needs. Both data and water provide the desired benefits only if you can control the entire cycle and adapt the end product to your own needs. Where do water and information economy differ? The importance of water is clear to everyone, quite contradictory to the importance of data and the resulting information. The most important prerequisite for successful use is therefore an understanding of the business meaning of data. Information governance refers to all the skills, technology and processes that are needed to make data or information comprehensively usable. Stop waiting and rowing. Start steering. Every day you save on the topic creates a competitive advantage for your organisation because you are proactively taking care of information governance. Like water in the water cycle, data must be managed in a controlled process. This starts with capturing and ends with recycling or deletion, or with a core sentence of KRM Swiss. Only those who are able to master their data can get rid of it in a controlled way. Of course, we cannot cover the entire world of information governance in this presentation, but let us briefly explain the most important elements. Recognising the problem is half the battle, so communication is a key issue. Technology helps, but it does not change the fundamental way information is handled. Establishing information governance is a cultural change. It doesn't come without pain. If you approach the topic only technologically, you will fail. Successfully establishing information governance requires a practical approach, competent experts and a well-stocked toolbox. KRM Swiss has created its own implementation method for establishing information governance, the Matrio method. Importantly, we have designed the method to be applicable by combining a bottom-up with a top-down approach, i.e. from the strategic level down as well as from the operational and technological level up. Regarding the contents of the toolbox, one needs to understand data and information and, of course, use the appropriate technology. Comprehensive communication and training methods are needed, as well as new organisational structures and job descriptions. For comprehensive information on this, see our Information Governance Practice Guide, 2nd edition, 2021. This comprehensive reference work was compiled by an international team of experts led by Bruno Wildhaber. It's available at KRM Swiss or in bookstores. We are happy to answer any questions you may have about information governance. On the next page of this presentation, you will also learn something about the background of KRM Swiss and our wealth of experience. The KRM team, thank you for your attention.